So, test, 1, 2, 3.
EBC 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not gonna make a rhyme on that metal. You know perfectly well what I was about to say, and I'm not gonna say it.
And the audio is coming through clearer than Bernese Swiss drinking water.
Awesome.
Mamacita, mamalita. And I pressed the wrong button already. It's getting off to a good start. Jubit already in chat saying bean.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize,
Okay.
but what I'm seeing here is Metal just sliding things about, not knowing what button is doing what exactly, but yeah, at least, yeah.
FS, I could destroy you in one sentence.
Metal, don't, do not say it.
Don't poke the tiger, my friend. Also, we have got Crow in chat. Hello, Mr. Pigeon Boy. How
Pigeon
are you doing?
Man.
You doing well? Ugh. Also, I was about to say Haseo, whoops. Ephes, would you like to hear a funny story about my work today?
I'm all ears.
So, where my new place is, there's like some woodland area behind it and a Rambler's Path. And on that Rambler's Path, it's like a public path where you can like ride your bike, have a little walk, you know, stuff like that.
Yes.
At 3 o'clock this afternoon, we smelt something strange. Now, most of us didn't know what the, smell was. However, my boss used to work with Jordan Belfort. Now, Jordan Belfort was mostly known for his substance partaking, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah. And my boss walked in, and he instantly just went at the top of his lungs, "Who the F is smoking weed?"
Peggy 18.
Bear this in mind. He walks out. There was like this kid who was about 20, 21, and he was smoking the fattest joint you'll ever see. As qualifying is about to get underway.
Yes,
Don't worry,
it's about to get underway. Let's.
I'm not oblivious. I'm just continuing a funny story. Now, this stuff was so potent, everyone in the office got a contact high for about half an hour straight. So we were all glazed in that office to the point where we walked about maybe half a mile down the road to this little pop-up burger van, and we all pigged out for the rest of the day rather than doing work. So with that story out of the way, all I can say is this. Welcome back to FTC RTV. We are your good hosts. I am Mr. Metal Gauge, and Haseo is not with me tonight. He is just taking a little bit of rest, doing some personal upgrades, some recuperation, and I wish my Nordic brother the best. And I'm not talking about King, because he's Canadian. But, as you heard from that little chuckle, I am not with a Nord, I'm not with an American, or a Frenchman, or a German, an Indian, or a Japanese, or an Australian. I am with an adorable little Belgian known as Mr. Efficients. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Good evening to everybody in the chat. I'm looking very much forward to round 5 on this rather unused track. We got some interesting changes to the starting grids coming up after some chaos from Sebring.
Yeah, Sebring was interesting. Well, I say interesting, I mean no one knows how to use the brakes because they are morons, as their outlaps have now finished. And our cameras just went down, so someone DNF'd. I think
we're about to restart.
Yeah. Okay, who messed up the lobby?
Something tell either that or... Well, doesn't matter.
No, I think the times were set to like overall or something. I think Ren messed up the lobby. Oh, there we go. Haseo in chat saying wrong settings.
But
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Golden opportunity. I hate to interrupt. Where is he? Where is he? Where? Oh! There's Saseo, who is driving tonight because he's just taking a little bit of a break. Oh!
and Artemis
revenge!
left.
I think a new lobby is being made.
But I suppose in the meantime we can perhaps tell what's really changed to the start formats for both races. So in response to, so in response to well, a bit of a clown fest that was Sebring, for the remainder 4 races of this series, starting the first race after qualifying here, there will be a delayed start between all of the rows, I believe. I do not know for how many seconds that is, or how the grid sorting will be organized, but they have introduced a delayed start formats.
Very informative, FS.
So now it's time for quali.
Yeah, it is time for quali. So, let's run through the people who we have got here so far. So we have got Infernus, rocking a very nice paint job.
Yep.
Here's my Nordic brother, Mr. Haseo. Let's change camera so we can see these wonderful little cars.
And Heiko, we can also give a shout out to Heiko here. Probably my favorite livery of all of them. A beautiful tribute to.
Wait, really?
What he's driving is a livery from Newer Speed Most 1 2005, which featured this livery on the number 3 on the blacklist, which was Ronnie.
Apart from the back bit where it says "Kiss me, I'm German."
Yeah, that's the only thing that's different. Meanwhile,
continuing on, we have got Mr. Aaron McGrath rocking a very clean Aston, I will say, and I don't know, that just looks like the Target logo to me. Number 5, this is all yours.
So, who's number 5? Extreme F1. Our friend in a rather interesting livery Aston Martin, I would say. No, I don't know what that's supposed to resemble, but yeah, let's call it an interesting attempt.
Oh god, the order just changed. So let's go all the way to the first place thing with GT Shrek. Recently transferred out of FTC as they are moving on to other pastures.
Nice stealth livery.
But I will say there's only one person who can get away with stealth livery. Do you know? Bonus cookie points if you can name that person, Epis.
I really have no idea.
How dare you? Mr. AMS Huracan can only get away with a stealth livery.
Oh yeah, he sort of runs those, that's true.
For the AMS boys. So, continuing on, let's have a look. We've also got LMP Ren, another transfer out of FTC. However, this one stung a little bit more, I'm not going to lie, because we're going to miss you, Ren. No, not really, who cares?
Oh! But yeah, looking down, then we got our friend Epic in a rather nice looking, contemporary looking Aston Martin Vantage from the GTE program.
I'm more stuck on Juba at the moment in the Pride wagon.
Interesting livery, I would say, as well.
Going back to Epic, I will agree. Very nice colours, very nice layout.
Then we got our favorite pigeon in I believe it was a tennis ball.
It is a tennis ball.
Yep.
And I just wish someone was painted as a racket so that they could smack him.
Okay.
But mind you, Crow's a bit of a pervert like me. He might like it.
Okay.
Then going back to the Phoenix of the Ashes, Mr. Phoenix 8, and I actually can't complain on this livery. Looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks very. I mean, this is something I would see being raced in a real life Aston Martin GT3 car. Compared to, well, which would be sort of cursed because The DBR9 is sort of the equivalent of a GTE car, and oh my, Aaron McGrath. Oh my god,
And
that is
and
amazing.
Last but very not least, Miss Tonic.
In his pink version of Infernus's livery.
In her, not his, her.
Well, yeah. Anyway, that's qualifying.
Yes, that is qualifying, and I didn't see who came first.
We'll
So,
check let's see the I think it's previous
Oh,
race that we have to check, right? Yep.
I can't see that, because, well,
So, out of the 12 drivers here classified, so we can say with a rather a big amount of certainty, it's Shrek who will be starting on pole. Then I'm
maybe,
looking.
I don't know, I have no results.
Okay, no, but so Shrek with a 117.97 will start on pole. Then by literally just 4,000th of a second, I'm very sure Epic will be starting second. Then Ren, P3, a very strong qualifying performance from Epic here, very impressive. Then we have Jubert, I think, in P5. Oh, actually, no, P4, I should say, P4. Following in P5 by Heiko. Next up, we have Phoenix. Yep, Phoenix. Out qualifying Crow by 6,000th of a second. After Crow, we have Aaron McGrath. Followed by Tonic in, I think it is 9th place. And then we have Infernus and Extreme F1. Where's Hoseo? Actually, no, Hoseo. I completely skipped over Hoseo. Oh my dear lords.
Oh, he's used to that by now, he's fine.
But, yeah, that's pretty much your call. So, a very notable performance, I would say, from Epic here.
So let's have a little looky ducky. Crow says this is gonna suck. Okay. Chris Musante, I hope I'm saying your name right, says cheers. Cheers to you. Jubert says I'm happy. I'm happy you're happy, Jubert.
By the way, Metal, you might want to press that spectate button. Up, there we go.
I'm a total professional.
Meanwhile, let's quickly run down what's going to happen this race. So we have, of course, our the late start procedure now. We're gonna go for 30 laps around this rather underused venue in Forza, and we will have one pit stop being forced to be undertaken, and it can only be taken between lap or on at the end of the first lap. Actually, no, on the second lap until the 29th lap. So not the first and not the last.
Exactly. And Crow. There's a reason that Cassie's thing is still there. I can't remove it, and Teseo can't turn it off because, well, he's doing other things, isn't he? So, shush. Also, Crow, what you moaning about? Stadtplatz is a great racetrack. You're just not very good at racing.
It really is an underused venue in esports racing or like league. I think this is even only the second time ever we visited it. The first being with
Chris,
the racing trucks.
Chris says, and if you're worried how the day it goes, grab the keys and hit the road. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Oh, God. Crow going on a rant to himself because no one else will listen to him. Says, this track sucks. In these cars to race, it is true. I mean, I'll be entertaining for you guys because crashy. Well, thank you, Crow.
Oh, here we go.
I mean,
Metal.
As
Get ready, buddy. Let's get this party on the way.
I've eaten 5 warheads now of like some extra serious strong stuff, and I can't taste anything. They're not even sour. I don't know if something's wrong with me or if they're just not sour. Are you ready, Ethis?
Let's go!
I love this enthusiasm. It keeps me young. Lights out, away we go here at the Alps, and things are already getting dicey as Shrek takes a very, very sharp line into turn 1 as he's making sure to cover off that. Oh my god,
Oh, there's
Heiko,
a big calamity between Heiko. Many positions being lost here. Infernus goes round, collecting. Who's that in the back as well? Infernus collected, I believe that was... Oh, dearie me, that's not gonna be very good. I don't think we're gonna have a restart. It's only 2 cars that got collected in that incident.
Well, that and not many of them have got, well, that much.
Oh, cheeky
problems.
dive bomb from Heiko on the sail, but he's cutting back, including Phoenix. The switcheroo, classic move, and here comes Phoenix around the outside, going on the brick section. He's now in... What an insane midfield battle already, and just the first lap.
Heiko is already looking for an extra spot.
Surely not on the jump section. Surely not over that little crest. Ooh, a little bit of air catching them, but not losing control.
It looks like
Oh,
Heiko's
Phoenix out of rhythm, and there goes Heiko. He's losing control as well. Oh, Phoenix!
Phoenix spinning out, only being straightened out by the concrete barrier. Oh my god, Heiko's got the speed, but Phoenix is blocking him off. This can only end badly. And all of this battling is making sure that Tonic can catch up as well. Heiko, what are you doing, man?
Quick word on our top 3 right now. So Shrek retains the lead on lap 1. Overtook Epic, so Epic is down 1 place. That's your current top 3. Oh, hold on, what's going on here? Extreme F1 dive on the inside of Haseo, and Phoenix wants a piece of the action as well. Almost 3 wide, almost 4 wide even.
Oh my days! This is really starting to heat up as Haseo is now on the wrong side of all of this. He's gonna hemorrhage positions. The bearded warrior is going to be panicking like a toddler lost in a supermarket. Heiko now sniffing all over the rear.
Calamity between Extreme F1 and Phoenix, both collecting each other and having to go around the outside and losing positions. But here comes Extreme F1 on the inside of Haseo.
Nice little switch back. Haseo didn't see that coming 1 iota.
And Phoenix looking for a move on Heiko, but no success there. Both go wide and go alongside with Extreme F1. Haseo have to slot him back, but here comes Sonic and Jubert looking on for an opportunity. And Jubert going around the outside, maybe? Can he make it stick? Doesn't quite look. No, wait, yeah, he has done it. Overtaking maneuver from Jubert, and a very nice one. Look over
and Extreme F1 are still close, and Heiko is trying their best to run away from these two as Extreme F1 is going up the inside of Phoenix. Phoenix looking tight, however Phoenix is doing their best. Their best is not good enough, and it means Extreme F1 slip through up to 7th place. Now gonna be chasing the German, that is Heiko.
Yeah, probably Phoenix's car got a little bit unstabilized on one of the corners before the jump, or like the main section of going over the crests. Dropping back a little bit to Haseo here, and he already has to force a place off from Jubert. And Tonic not looking like she can capitalize on this little scrapping, so...
Tonic always seems like she's either 1 or 2, like, car lengths behind where she needs to be. Like, she can never capitalize on a fight because she's just that little bit too far back.
Yeah. And now Phoenix looking rather funny at our friend Extreme F1 over here. It's actually a little bit of sort of a train going from P7 down to P11.
It is a great little train. Look at them all go.
Ooh, was it Juber that just jumped into the wall with that little bump on the inside? That could turn is a little bit off camber, so.
However, let's not forget, racing round here is only half the strategy. The other strategy
Haseo
is
on the inside of Jubert here on the main straight. He has the car lane ahead of him. Going to turn 1. It's a clean overtake from Haseo, but Jubert doesn't take yes for an answer. But he has to slot back right behind Haseo again. Better exit from Jubert again, side by side.
Jubert's gonna go for a dive.
And Haseo leaving the gap and having to slot behind Jubert.
No. Haseo's done the smart thing here because he will get better speed out of that corner.
Oh yeah, look,
down
here he comes.
And if he's brave, he'll be late on the brakes and force Jubert inwards. Go for the switchback. Yes, my boy.
He needs a better run. Going on to the bridge section. Haseo looking for a way to get past Dont. Yet Haseo, it's a little bit dangerous with that little crest there. Now go on the attack. And oh, here's Phoenix slow. He messed up the corner as well.
Yeah, Phoenix has been forced into this duel. And it's now a 3-way battle for 8th place. Jubert is currently leading that battle. Phoenix in 9th. Haseo in 10th. Heiko makes a major mistake. I do not know. I think they might have clipped the wall.
Many people getting caught out about this rather not that difficult race as we go
and now
almost
even
too
Tonic
wide.
is in this battle.
Haseo is also looking for a piece of the action, now having to slot behind her, unfortunately. Going quickly on board with her. Also, quick heads up on our leader, Shrek, who is seemingly just running away with it. He's just running away with it.
Ren currently in 2nd, but Epic is also a close 3rd. So if
Haseo
Ren
dived on the
has
inside, Tonic sort of lost control of her car, so he has to give that position to Haseo. Very unlucky for Tonic.
Haseo! Go on, Haseo, my boy!
Meanwhile, Heiko looking for an opportunity on Phoenix. Phoenix is struggling through this section of the track, so we could see a mistake very close to the wall. Heiko sort of losing balance of his car. You don't want that on that rhythm section.
Heiko's already shown that his car will really bite him on this track, and you know, a bitey car is not something you want.
I think Ren and Epic are having a duel. Or rather, they're pretty close.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, here comes Epic. Epic is rather close. Maybe, in fact, I think he's gaining a little bit. In fact, yeah, he is gaining.
This is certainly not favoritism. Go on, Epic! I am totally impartial to one of my very close friends, Epic, and I'm remaining completely impartial and wishing that he gets past Ren.
It's not the first time. It's actually the first time I think we see Ren being challenged by someone that isn't like, you know, one of the main fast guys. Usually,
honestly, it's nice to see Epic getting his stride back because Epic has always been one of the fast people.
Bit of a mistake,
like, you know,
perhaps from Ren. A little bit of a bounce, although he's still got control.
That was from Epic. He had a little bit of a drift. But you know, Epis, how long have we known Epic? A good like 3.5 years.
Nice. It's a good good assessment.
You know,
here comes Epic on the inside. Oh, Ren closing the door on him.
Ren is using all the track to make sure the Brit can't get past the Hungarian.
Yeah, he's not making it easy. You can say that again. Let's go back down to P6 because it's a bit of a cluster right there. Extreme F1 holding up Zubert and Phoenix bumping Karani with Heiko on the inside line, and Heiko still holding his position, but Phoenix is right there, 2 wide between them. And Zubert looking for a weak pass, but there's contacts.
Yeah, Heiko hits the wall again.
Certainly not really.
It's certainly showing that Heiko is having some sort of understeer
oh no!
issue.
Epic got put in the wall, or something happens. We didn't catch that, but Epic seems to be stopped on track, and he lost all momentum.
There is damage on his vehicle, so it looks like he did clip a wall, and he drops all the way down to 5th.
Oh, that's a heartbreak and a half, because he was catching up to Ren.
But this means something interesting now, because Epic can get past McGrath. I have no qualm on that.
Oh yeah, he's about to make that happen right now.
But it's if Epic can get past Crow. Because Crow is one of the best defenders of positions I've ever seen in my life. And if anyone is going to hold on to a position by tooth and nail, it's going to be Crow. Because once he gets a position, there's no way he's going to be letting it go.
Right, let's see what Epic can do from a compromised position. He has Aaron in his sights. Here we go, 2 wide between them almost.
And the dual draft is meaning they're both catching up towards Crow. Epic is now past.
Epic. Yeah, Epic now in front of Aaron and now needs to catch up to Crow. Let's see what Epic can do here.
It's time to go pigeon shooting, boys. Let's see if hunting season has come early.
We hunting pigeons.
If that weren't terrifying / partially arousing Epis, I'll never know.
Okay, then.
But Epic is really reeling in Crow now, and with Crow also saying that this is a track which he is not that favourable of. That is other. But going back down to 6th, there is an epic duel going on between Jubit and Extreme F1. They are jostling for position, and Jubit is currently leading that 6th place battle in the Pride Aston.
And Extreme F1 sort of losing of him right now, but don't think that's going to stay like that for too long. Meanwhile, I think we just missed overtake somewhere down. Oh, hold on. Haseo has just entered the pits, and he's now exiting it, so that's our first pit stop of this race.
Right, so Haseo is going for the massive undercut. And will it work for him? I don't know. Because Haseo's always been good on fuel, but never been good on tyre saving. And I don't want to be that guy, but you know, Haseo has the same capabilities as yours truly, and
ooh, Crow almost faking a pit stop on Epic, trying to bait him into.
That is a major bait, if I do say so myself. However, what you've got to consider now here is how long can Crow hold out from the onslaught that is Epic.
I mean, we know Epic was very fast around here. We've seen it in qualifying, so if anything, it's... Oh, well, there we go. Almost around the outside on Crow. This battle is now wide open, ladies and gentlemen. Trap from Epic on Crow.
Whoa, he did touch the rear of Crow.
And Aaron's looking for a small... Aaron, hey, guys. I'm still here.
Well, I hate to say it, but he's only there because, well, Crow got nudged by Epic and they let up a little bit so that it wasn't an illegal overtake. But we've got to see, because Crow has still got... He's only just over a third through this first race, because we've got 30 laps of this first race. And with it being quite a long track, that is a lot of time that Crow will have to defend from Epic.
That is actually a good assessment. But that's not really important right now, because Epic has just entered the pit and is about to leave it.
That he has, however, now becomes the game of tangible versus estimated diminishing returns. So when will Crow's tyres start giving up to where he loses more time by staying out than he would by pitting and grabbing some new tyres?
Yeah. It's right now that Epic is currently in P10 and there is about 5 cars in front of him. Or at least 5 cars in front of him until he has a nice clean pocket of air. So, yeah, let's see how his strategy will play out.
Only time will tell, my friend. Because this is where things get a little bit because everyone's starting to spread out and on a longer track as well. That is where things get a little bit more tangible, if you will, where there isn't that much going on, but there is something. It's just a matter of finding it. And that finding it so far is currently Aaron McGrath and Crow having a nice little jostle for third position.
Yeah, almost, but they're we're just gonna watch until someone blinks and ignites this battle on fire. Like we not quite just yet, not yet. Still a little early.
They're really trying. They're really trying to push one another. Because you don't want to push each other so hard that, you know, it becomes impossible. But yet you don't want to, well, go down without a fight, really.
Oh, hold on. Battle between Extreme F1 and Phoenix. Phoenix just going on the inside of Extreme F1. We're going to the place where it usually goes wrong for both of them. Oh, nearly into the walls for Extreme F1.
Extreme F1 wants that 7th place, don't they?
He's hungry. He's very hungry indeed. I like that.
He's a growing boy.
Ooh, not so good of an exit for Extreme F1 and going into the pits. Probably the best call to make right now.
I would have to agree with you on that because, well, going into the pits saves you a lot of wasted time on a battle. But there is also a close little battle forming between best friends of Tonic and Epic.
It's gonna be
looking
heartfelt.
around Tonic.
I think this is no real question who is the fastest driver here, to be honest.
Of course it's not a question, it's just when's it going to happen, and
Well,
I think the answer is
go.
going to be now.
Although,
There goes Epic, sliding past Tonic with the greatest of ease, like a lubed up carrot down a mile-long vertical pipe.
yeah, Epic pretty much needs to get a move on if he wants to be able to catch Crow when he takes his pit stop. So this is all. So Epic is currently on hot lap mode.
Well, you can't really go wrong with hot lap mode, can you?
I suppose.
Because hot lap
Oh,
mode
this is.
means...
No.
Continue.
No, anyway, we currently have reached, well, a stalemate. All the cars are separated, we're just waiting on other people doing the pit stop, so now we have an opportunity to, I suppose, you know, talk us through a little bit through the news.
Yes, we have got a smattering of news, and the first one really annoyed me. Now, it isn't car related, but I believe it will annoy you all the same, Ephes.
By all means.
You know when you read an article and you think to yourself, I want to smack that person for being the dumbest person I've ever heard say anything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a politician in this country that is currently under massive fire because he said £82,000 a year salary is unlivable. He struggles to get by from day to day on £82,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't know about you, Evis, but that's a lot of money.
I suppose I'm really into like talking politics because that's very sensitive stuff. If that's the wrong word, plus I don't really know much about that, so I prefer to leave that out. But we have a little bit of, I suppose, an imminent overtake coming up. Epic over on Phoenix.
But we've also got Shrek, who is about to lap Haseo. Yeah, there's the lap.
Meanwhile, Tom Furness are going to be leaving the pit lane, and yes, there's Epic overtaking Phoenix for P7, so another position for Epic, although maybe not as easy as he would have thought, so maybe?
No, he went nice and wide,
Actually, no.
gave each other room, and got past with relative ease, although Phoenix isn't exactly taking it lying down, is he?
Look, his car is visibly, well, battered up. This is a bit of a track that has not really played nice to him in this race, considering he's touched the wall multiple times. Ooh, big dive, big gain from Phoenix on Epic. Maybe an opportunity here. Not really, as Phoenix goes into the pits.
Choosing their time to pit. So that means Epic is now currently chasing down the currently very accident-prone Heiko.
Yeah, Epic is pretty much on a charge right now. But I suppose if we're going to wait any further stuff, I suppose, let's quickly touch upon the world of Formula 1. So as we all know, it's well, technically, if it wasn't cancelled, this should have been the weekend of the Japanese Grand Prix. And since Honda won't have the opportunity to race their engines ever again on the track, Red Bull decided, hey, let's make a livery, let's celebrate our relationship with Honda. And they made a beautiful, or well, they changed the usually dark matte blue, so to say, to a beautiful white, and it's a beautiful looking car. And if you ever want, like, where can I drive it? Well, I have some good news for people here, because both Formula 1 and Red Bull have confirmed that this specific livery will be playable next week in Formula 1 2021. And if you want a diecast model of the car, Honda themselves have specifically ordered to be made of, or to have these cars into diecast model, this specific livery. So of course that is amazing news, and you know what? I actually want one.
Really?
I have a pretty big list of diecast model cars that I'm keeping away from public, because I know from the first moment I tell you what's on the top shelf, you're gonna laugh at me.
Well, instead of laugh at you, I'll just watch Epic overtake Heiko.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Although Heiko has to give way to Epic for now.
We've got Alan Toast in the chat saying hey with a little love heart, saying I'm definitely going to drive that around. And Prius question mark? No, not a Prius.
Well, I mean, next week I will be able to tell you a little bit more about the V8 powered Prius I mentioned during the first round of the Super GT's JGTC thing, as Aaron is currently in the pits. But, yeah, and quickly touching upon more Formula 1 news, Lewis Hamilton will be taking a 10-place grid penalty after changing just and only his internal combustion engine to his 4th backup slot, meaning that he will be starting 10 places down further in the grid, depending on where he ends up in qualifying. Dare I say, this is a bit of a risky move with just your main combustion engine, because to give you an idea, there's still 8 races, well, 7 normal races and 1 sprint race coming up. There's qualifying and there's still free practice. So, in terms of race distance, that's at the very least 2,100 kilometers that, well, the turbos and the control systems still have to cover. So, and that's only in those races. So, a bit, I would say, a very risky move compared to what Max has done 2 weeks ago in Russia.
Well, remind us what he did in Russia.
So, for the Russian Grand Prix, Max decided to take a completely new engine package. So that means the new engine, a brand new engine, brand new turbo, brand new energy storage, the whole lot, forcing him to start all the way at the back of the grids. Of course, he got a lucky break with the rain, which of course, unfortunately, ended Lando Norris his maiden win title hopes, which was a very big. That I felt very bad, because, like, sure, Hamilton got his 100 victories, which, in all due respect, is a great achievement, but by no means was he the star of that day. Norris started his car on pole, and he drove a pretty much a near perfect race, only to lose out because of Mother Nature.
And let's not forget about Mr. Russell.
That was impressive as hell. Russell already has that mentality, I would say, of knowing, or like he has that racing instinct already in his mind at this young of an age, and because he's going to Mercedes next year, I hope he's going to be able to put it to good use. Wait, where's Crow?
I really hope so.
Holy crap! He jumped Crow. We totally missed this. We sincerely apologize, but Epic has jumped Crow with the pit stop strategy.
He has, and quite a fair while as well, because I believe Juba is yet to pit, which means that will give Epic 3rd place.
And more importantly, Extreme F1 and Phoenix yet again are fighting it out. And here comes Phoenix looking for an opportunity on the inside, but not really looking.
Nah, Extreme F1 has the true line.
Phoenix backing a little bit off, but he's looking for a way past, trying to go around the outside, now the inside, but Extreme F1 still holding the line. Now on the bridge section of the track, Phoenix is still not quite enough, not looking for an opportunity yet. Over the bump here, yep. Like I said, whenever they bump, it destabilizes the car by just, creating a little bit of lift, forcing Vinny to go off the track. Meanwhile, Joubert finally takes his pit stop.
Little bit of a little mic issue there from Effis, but it's fine. It's cool. We still go.
Yeah, no, don't worry. As Phoenix now goes on the inside of Extreme F1, there's a lot of room between these two, almost tangling with each other yet again. Too wide into the big sweeper to the left, and Phoenix gets the line right on the spot and where it needs to be. But here comes Extreme F1. He has the run, but goes into the wall. That's not really good. Both of them very gentle on the brakes. Phoenix opting for the wide line and then going on the inside. But here comes Extreme F1 around the outside. Now the inside on the bridge section. Keep it nice, keep it clean, boys. And I believe that's... Yeah, that's Shrek. Shrek is about to lap them.
Shrek is really, really on it now.
And here comes Phoenix looking for... Yep, he's got the inside line, but Extreme F1 has a better run. They're still very close to each other. It's going to perhaps be a dive bomb into turn 1. Nope, doesn't look like it.
And they're both going to have to move out the way soon.
Oh, make that 3 of them because here's Heiko. Heiko wise back from Shrek and his charging actions, and now just waiting to stable between Phoenix and Extreme F1. I mean, Shrek has the best seat in house for this.
Oh, exactly.
Phoenix losing quite a bit of distance to Extreme F1, and Shrek is looking to disrupt him a little bit. And Heiko, ooh, quite naughty from Heiko, dare I say, because he just unlapped himself.
I do respect that, though. I really respect that he has unlapped himself.
Well, I mean, it is still relatively... Wait, Shrek hasn't pitted? Shrek has not pitted yet, to my amazement.
Well, even though Shrek hasn't pitted, I know that he is going to not even feel it.
Yeah, like, Ren is only... Yeah, not even a chance. Ren is way too far out to capitalize on this. Yep. Shrek just left the pit, so race leader, Shrek. Oh, and here comes Heiko around the outside of Phoenix. Goes a little bit wide on the brakes. Covering the line by Phoenix.
Looking for a nice little switchback.
And back on the inside goes Heiko, taking the position from Phoenix.
Very, very nicely done.
But I don't think Phoenix is done quite yet. Look at the lunge he just did. What a dive bomb from Phoenix.
That was a lunge and a half.
What a move from Phoenix. I think Daniel Ricciardo will be pretty proud of that dive bomb, dare I say that. And now Heiko carefully lining up Phoenix in his sights. We're bird hunting once more here in the high Bernese Alps in Switzerland. They're going really close to the guardrail there. Don't be careful, gentlemen. It's a long way down. Phoenix not really... Actually, no, he holds his line quite nicely. Meanwhile, it looks...
He's doing well for now.
Yeah, he's doing relatively well. And Heineko lining up another shot at P8, looking for an opportunity on the outside, but he will have to slot back in. And through that rhythm section, it's just a single file racing line. Heineko looking for a good run out of the final corner. Looking for an opportunity to attack Phoenix, but I don't really think he's going to have that anytime soon. Although, big break launch, I suppose, from Heiko here.
Heiko is really trying, and we've got a question from Alan Toast in chat saying, I know you're commentating, but how are you guys doing with a little love heart?
Oh, Phoenix on wide and going to the wall. Oh, that's a running the place to Heiko. Oh, that's gone perhaps frustrate him. On a silver platter. That's ideal term. And remember, we're only what is it, 4 laps until the race ends? So Phoenix better get some
We've got
move on.
4 laps left.
Yeah, Phoenix better get some move on.
Toast asking how we're doing. I am doing fantastic, Mr. Toast. How are you doing?
Phoenix here on the inside of the bridge section with Heiko. Keep it clean, boys. Nope, Phoenix slotting right back in. What will happen now at the next opportunity for overtaking? That's in the final hairpin turn. Phoenix going for a lunge,
really fucking going for it.
Phoenix is really tempting his dive bombing abilities.
But
Heiko giving them,
is
of course,
just
him.
wiggling. He's wiggling his way away from Phoenix just enough. But again, he goes wide. He's got an understeer issue. I swear he has an understeer issue.
But here comes Phoenix, well, rather Heiko. Phoenix now under pressure from Heiko. These two have been scrapping it out for pretty much the entire race. And they're looking for, well, they're just waiting on whoever blinks first. And just an update, because Shrek is a lap the person in 10th place, and that's Tonic. Meanwhile, side by side between Heiko and Phoenix. Oh dearie me, my throat is a little bit. I think my throat has just run out of moisture.
There's a joke there somewhere, Ephes.
I know. But no, this is not a joke. Look at Phoenix currently on the inside of Heiko.
I know, Jesus, Nora, they're doing well. They're really pushing each other, and with 3 laps left, oof.
Yeah, here goes Phoenix back on the inside, side by side again through turn 1. Heiko will have the run if he keeps it steady. Does indeed do so. Phoenix having to stop behind him again.
Sakura. We've got Sakura in chat saying, I made sure I have joined spectating now. Good boy, Sakura, good boy.
Ooh, side by side again between Phoenix and Heiko. These two just won't stop battling each other. It's almost like we're watching some. Oh, nearly going to each other there. That was rather close. And they tangle. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. That's ugly. But Heiko might have realized his mistake and gives position back to Phoenix.
Yeah, he has given that position back because oof, it's ugly.
I suppose this was bound to happen between each other. However, both of them still have 2 laps to go. So they still have enough time for one move and make it stick.
With a bit of luck, otherwise, they're really going to have to try and pull something out the bag.
Phoenix going a little bit behind, but still relatively in front of our friend Heiko in his most wanted 2005 inspired Aston DBR9.
Heiko has got to get past Phoenix.
Yeah, turning out of time because our there is currently on the final lap. Dare I say that Shrek has just utterly dominated this race.
Well, yeah, Shrek.
Maybe, I mean, usually Shrek is... His safety pin is AMS Huracan, but unfortunately he couldn't be here today, so we just have to watch... I mean, we still have some good racing today with a bit of a chaotic first opening lap, and then a couple of scraps, and including this beautiful scrap between Heiko and Phoenix.
Utterly beautiful fight.
Here we go, they're now both on the final lap, and here comes our race winner for the first race. Shrek in utterly dominating fashion. takes the race victory for the first race of tonight in round 5 of our DBR9 series.
How Shrek has gone through such a nonchalant race, I'll never know.
And in the meantime,
But Ren is
our
only
Ren
just crossing now.
with Epic on the podium, finding back from a rather disastrous P5 spin.
Well done to Epic, I must say. Crow looking rather unchallenged for 4th.
I'm gonna keep my eye on Heiko and our friend Phoenix here.
Oh, I'm sticking
that was a
with
bit
these
of
two to the end.
Yeah, these two are still very close to each other, and Heiko may be looking for one more opportunity in the final
Aaron
corner.
McGrath
If he
finishing
nails
in
that
5th.
rhythm section.
Jubit in 6th.
Better do it now, Heiko,
Extreme
because you're running out of time,
F1 in
buddy.
7th.
Here he comes on the inside.
Oh,
Oh, it's not gonna be enough. Phoenix will hold him off. The P8 for Phoenix on the
Only
and there goes
just.
Heiko.
Only just.
That's one hell of a scrap. And then meanwhile, Tonic will finish in P10 with Haseo not far back.
Iseo finishing up for 11th. And
then,
Infernus
yep.
rounds off the grid. Oh my god.
That was relatively eventful for first race.
That was... Oof. Epic celebrating in chat saying, first podium, yes!
That is very
Well,
impressive
it's very
considering...
well-
Very impressive from him considering he had to mount a comeback from a rather unfortunate accident. Right, I'm quickly going to go downstairs for a little bit of water so that I can...
No worries, go and get your water, I'll keep people entertained.
Sounds good. Be back in, like, what, a minute? I'll be back.
Okay, Dominator. Got Alan Toast cheering in chat with his little pogger man. Oh, Alan, you are a little pogger man, aren't you? But Epic, no, seriously, very, very, very well done, my friend. That was hard fought, hard, well needed, and I will say, I'm very, very impressed, my friend. Well done indeed. Crow and Shrek doing the Misa remote. Why? Sakura saying, do a Haseo and launch the random dad joke generator. Okay, hold on. Give us 1 sec. Google. I think I heard a door. The dad joke generator. Found out I was colourblind the other day. That one
Alrighty.
came right out of the orange.
Anyway, we're back.
I have found a random dad joke generator.
Oh, idiots.
So, let's see what the next one is. Where do generals keep their armies?
Oh no.
In their sleeves.
Yeah, I'm not British, so I don't get that. So I can't really translate that.
Okay, moving on. Orion's belt is a huge waste of space.
That's...
I have to go through this weird animation every time I push it. I'm thinking of reasons to go to Switzerland. The flag is a big plus.
Okay, that one I get.
Oh, you gotta love dad jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, so meanwhile that we're waiting on the second race to begin, Let's.
Shorter race, no pit stops.
Yep. And I believe it's also a top 50% reverse grids.
No, I believe it's a full. Reverse,
Oh no, wait, no, I believe it's a full.
No, it's
reverse.
the results of race 1.
Yeah, I believe that wasn't like that, but. How about we keep talking about a little bit more motorsport-related news?
Well, like the crack in the road said to the repairman, fill me in.
Chat, let's have a unanimous vote. Say yes if you want Metal to quit yapping about his dad jokes.
Hey, that was one of my own jokes. Oh god, there's a lot of chat that I missed. Saying nah, that was a C+. Tonic saying hello Pete. Crow saying fuck you, you're welcome. And Sakura says, what about no?
Sakura? Why? Why be like this? Anyway, I'm gonna quickly touch
when you
upon...
rejoin, Crow.
But if nobody minds, I will elaborate on a little bit more motorsport-related news. In coinciding with this weekend's Turkish Grand Prix, we also have the season finale of DTM happening this weekend at the Norris Ring. There's only 2 people in with a title shot right now, which are South DT veteran Kevin van der Linde and who else was there? And there's also Formula 2 and Red Bull prodigy Liam Lawson. It's pretty much going to be decided either tomorrow or this Sunday, which you don't want to miss because they stream those races actually on YouTube. And no, we're not mentioning the other factor in the room, and I'll get that out of your heads.
I never mentioned anything about
No,
Sophia.
no, they will not hear that. La 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 la.
Is that the song you'll use to seduce her?
You're really trying everything here to just catch me off guard, don't you?
No, these are just like jabs. If I really wanted to be sneaky, you wouldn't see it coming.
Leave that one out of context.
If they're saying boo, how's it going? It going good. Sakura saying Effish, you're going waffle, buddy. Crow says, Effish, how old are you? Are you old enough to know about, well, multiple people having fun with one another?
Crow, I wish to not answer that question.
Jubit, the reason why there is nothing coming up on the Juby thing is because Saseo put a cooldown on it. Of, I believe it was 130 minutes.
Holy shit, that's a long time.
No. That just means he can only do it once a stream.
Checkmate.
Oh god, chat's really going for it now. Crow says, I'll take that as a no. In that case, I'll change. Get fucked, Jubit. Jubit saying, you bellend Haseo. Sakura saying, wait, Crow, you have one? Never knew. Crow said, should change it to 130 days. If they're saying, dead on cue race over. Okay, Tonic says, oh no. Anyway,
hey,
that's saying, no, not
my
you.
line.
Look, you steal my line all the time. I'm going to allow them to steal yours.
This world is unfair.
No shit, Sherlock.
Anyway, I think more and more people are loading up and readying themselves, so race 2 should be going...
I believe believe the
going
lap
ahead in a
counter
couple
still
of...
needs to be changed
Yeah,
to 21
actually,
laps.
I don't think it shouldn't be the same race distance. Let me quickly check the Discord to see what race it be. I mean, I don't have problems with the races.
Yeah, no, but I know it's 21 laps.
And remember, no pit stops.
And Ren being a Hungarian spoon and, well, not doing his job. It still says 30 laps on my screen.
Yeah, it should be 21 laps, but don't think it would be necessarily glitched or whatever.
Crow trying to say I'm a sport, but it came out sport. Well, Crow, yes, you are a sport. It's called pigeon season.
Pigeon hunting.
Crow, you're not a spork, cause... Well, actually, no. You were a spork when you were with us. But now you've been downgraded to a teaspoon. And am I sorry for that comment? Am I fuck?
Also, maybe a little bit of news in between. Like, well, we don't really have much racing, nothing really going on in the downtime, so might as well throw in some little bits of news here and there. There's been a prototype Ferrari spotted that might be using the LaFerrari platform. However, it would have the body of a sort of modernized 330 P4, possibly with a V12 engine. I was hoping Metal for a much better and positive response, to be honest.
That's all I can do. That's all I can do. The LaFerrari engine was flawed massively.
In what sense, to be honest? Because I'm not
Okay.
really aware of all that.
Okay, Ephes. Let's break it down, shall we? From a 6.2 litre V12 electric hybrid system, they got 950 horsepower. From the FXX and the Evo, they got 1,050 and, 1,100 respectively, which is amazing, right?
Okay.
However, there's one small little issue with this prototype, which I've read into, because I know exactly what you mean. It's a downgraded version with a smaller battery.
Ah, yeah, like that. And because of the lower battery capacity, not as much power can be stored and used for more power on the rear wheels.
It's not the used part, because with a smaller battery comes a smaller voltage deployment. Now that voltage deployment has gone down from 480 volts to 210.
Oh,
meaning
that's a lot. Oh no, that's literally literally more than half the power.
Exactly. Meaning that it's going to go down from around 950 to about 800, 810.
Yeah, that's a massive flaw, to be honest. But
and this is why I say,
yeah, that's I suppose a fair thing. But speaking of more car-related news, Forza, of course, has revealed 2 new cars coming to the entire franchise. One of them being the 2020 McLaren GT. It's a brand new car, I cannot complain.
It's not brand new though, is it?
I mean, brand new to the Forza series.
Okay,
It's making its digital debut.
Effis, the GT came out in 2018, I believe, or just the start of 2019.
Okay.
To put that in rough translation, that is when Forza Horizon 4 came out.
Ah, I see what you mean, I guess. And then the second car they revealed was the 2019 concept car version, I believe, from the Aston Martin Valhalla. So we have a baby Valkyrie.
Oh yes, the scam from Aston Martin.
Why is it now 18 laps? Shouldn't it be 21 laps?
I believe it might be timing or something like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
The working out distances, I'm not questioning it.
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
Going back to the scam from Aston Martin, because that's all the Valhalla is.
I suppose I'm not really diverse in all of the background stuff.
Okay, right, Effis, I'm gonna do a little bit of role play with you, okay?
Okay, fair.
Say you are say you're a rich businessman and you want a fast, sleek, exotic, brand new supercar.
Okay.
And you see a concept car from Aston Martin and they say, yeah, we're gonna build this, and you think to yourself, I'm gonna drop £290,000 on one, because that's how much they are, by the way.
Damn.
So, you're already paying, let's say, 40 grand more than an Aventador SVJ.
Oh,
right?
No, not the SVJ.
Hey, the SVJ's a good car.
It's shit for Forza, man. I don't want a bloody old Aventador with another rear wing. It's shit.
And this is the last time Effis will be in this commentary booth.
No.
Because that
you'll meet me on Tuesday.
That struck a fucking nerve, Effis.
I haven't been against the car in real life. Let me be clear. I don't hate the car in real life.
Okay, I'm gonna say this before the race gets started. Forza Horizon is too busy filling the game with little slow shit boxes.
Oh,
with
God, as Infernus on pole.
No, I'm just gonna say this, right? Everyone's happy that the DeLorean's back, but it hasn't got the Back to the Future kit on it. No one's gonna care. Give me a fucking hypercar.
Anyway, let's focus on this race. Take it away, Mendel.
Lights out, away we go once more as McGrath gets very tail happy there.
And yeah, people disconnecting. Restart.
But no, actually I can continue my argument now. Everyone was so excited to see the DeLorean back here.
Okay.
But it's got no movie kit on it to turn it into the Back to the Future car, right? So because it hasn't got that, everyone's going to drive it for like 5 minutes and go, wow, and then never use it. You know why? Because it's slow, it handles terribly, and without the Back to the Future mods, looks shit. Right?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Translate that back to the Lamborghini argument. You've got, as near as makes no difference, 800 horsepower, 4-wheel drive, ALA aero system, and quite possibly one of the best harmonic V12 sounds through top-mounted exhausts.
Honestly, no,
I know which...
I don't think we're going to be able to really reach an agreement on that, and I don't think we will, because the race is about to get underway.
Okay, I'm just going to say this before we start, okay, Effis? You know how there's that massive hill road, like the hill climb?
Yes.
All I'm going to say is this. Hill climb plus ALA system on the SVJ. That's all I'm going to say.
You know what? Fair enough. But hopefully we will get this race now underway. Metal, take this one away, buddy.
And here we go. Lights out, away we go once more as people are getting a much better start this time. As Infernus is, I'm just going to stick to a rear mounted camera view on him to start off with because he's going to become under more fire than a politician that was caught for corruption charges. As Saseo is already sniffing on his rear wing and giving him something to panic about. Infernus, always the nicest dressed on the track, but never the first ones to buy.
I would rather worry about Tonic at this moment because she's currently being hunted down by both Heiko and Phoenix.
That she is, and I know she'll be going.
Well,
like,
she's probably going already because she's going side by side with Heiko and now with Phoenix. Although almost contact between the two. Now on the bridge section, Phoenix getting away almost. Now on the inside, looking the door. Oh, here's the rest of the field. Jubert and Extreme of one go side by side. Tonic is always going to be sandwiched here.
Oh my god.
They're backing off. Oh my god.
Tonic is quite literally a roadblock at this point.
It's a scramble behind. Almost four abreast in the rear.
It was nearly 6 wide. Oh my god.
It's a scramble.
Does Tonic know she's a rolling roadblock?
Well, I think she's gonna be knowing that rather soon because here comes Crow, and here we have literally 4 or 5 people going side by side.
Epic, Jubert, Shrek. Oh my god. They are lining up like a little angry line of bullets.
And they're
to shoot past her car and
Crow is looking for an opportunity around the ends outside.
Almost Ren causing almost a massive accident.
And here comes backing
Epic
out very early.
Right. This is where Tonic will hemorrhage places now.
And here comes Jubert around the inside of Shrek there. Shrek is being caught in traffic. He should have been in the lead already.
There goes Infernus. Tonic actually overtaking someone.
But here comes Shrek. He's gaining and charging down the field. It was actually on the inside. Jubert is in the wall. He had to back out of that attack on Aaron McGrath.
Heiko and Phoenix yet again battling out, but this time in second and third.
And Tonic now.
Let's not forget there is no pit stops.
Yep. So whatever happens on this track will stay like that.
Oh my God! Hiseo is getting sandwiched.
Oh dearie me! Look at what. Look at. Oh, there goes Epic Rounds, and that's a major slide and could compromise the entire race. That's gonna be very costly for Epic, but here we go. Heiko in the lead and being chased down by Ren. Pro looking for a way past his ex-teammates. Currently on the inside, on the mid section, going near that dangerous jump that many people forget about. And Heiko looking rather slow. Dangerous?
Also, can we just appreciate Heiko is in the lead?
That's something we don't see a lot, but here comes Ren on the inside. Big dive bomb.
Along with Crow as well. Crow looking to capitalize as well, but can't make the move stick. Saka in chat already saying, Jubit in the wall. Oh no. Anyways.
Yes, but here comes Crow on Heiko as well, and Shrek looking to capitalize on the chaos here in the front of the pack, but not the great act from him, although he's right back on the power. Ren must take advantage of the situation as fast as he can because he's gonna charge at him really fast.
very, very fast indeed.
Meanwhile, Epic is currently trying to crawl back his place that he lost with that spin. So let's see where he can end up at come to the end of the race.
I will say this, if Heiko watches this back, he needs to work on this understeer.
He might have has to do that as Shrek just got past him, and Heiko is back under pressure from Phoenix.
These two are really going to be tooth and nail all the way through this, aren't they?
And we've seen the climax that it can create. Meanwhile, Extreme F1 and Aaron, in fact, even Epic at a certain extent. Actually, no, it's between Epic and Aaron right now. They're going side by side on the main start-finish straight, and both of them will be looking to see who can blink the latest into turn 1. Ooh, contact between Epic and Aaron slightly, but Epic going on the inside and locking down, although here comes Aaron on the inside again.
Aaron is doing really well, and Aaron's actually got the race in line now.
And here comes Epic back on the inside again, crossing lines, crossing racing lines. Just unbelievable how many lines are possible through that specific corner. And here comes Phoenix on the inside of Heiko as well.
There is some amazing racing happening tonight.
Perhaps increased aggression from the short race distance. Maybe forcing a little bit more action out of these gentlemen and one lady.
Always the gentleman, aren't you, Evans?
I'm not gonna say it because I know you're gonna. I know you're going to say it yet again. I'm not falling for it, Metal. Oh, here goes Phoenix on the outside of Heiko, but they're still side by side. Speed advantage for Phoenix and Heiko, but here goes Phoenix. Contact between Epic and Extreme. He goes into the wall and has to surrender to Epic and Aaron. Catching an onboard with Epic here. Has the better perspective of both what's happening in front and behind him. Don't take that out of context, please. Anyway, Heiko is looking for an opportunity around the outside of Phoenix there. Almost contact between the Phoenix looking down the inside, but here comes Heiko diving on the racing line. Phoenix on the inside now going to brick section, but Heiko takes the position. Epic slide, a lot of people now catching up to the wall, and Aaron is looking feisty and looking funny, and Epic looking for a way past him. Phoenix and Heiko getting tangly in again in the rhythm section. Heiko losing control but keeping it straight.
And all this fighting is only going to make them lose more positions.
Absolutely, and here goes Heiko. And all of this while also at the front there's now a battle happening between Ren and Shrek. We're definitely not short of any action in the second race, and we're almost on. Here is probably our first D and F of the night.
Did we have a DNF?
I believe so. Yeah, it's Infernus, I believe. Because... Yup, it's Infernus. Infernus is our first and only DNF of tonight. Massive, lots of F's in the chat for him, please. Meanwhile, we're going back to P4. In fact, no, it's a bit getting spread out right now. So let's focus on the battle for the lead between Ren and Shrek. Shrek looking for any convenience coming towards his way. Not quite just yet. We're going down to turn 1. Ren must be feeling the pressure. Ex-teammates finding out for the race lead here. Shrek on inside, but not quite close enough to go for a move. Ren is keeping it nice and clean so he can hold that lead, but here we have back to P4. Epic also looking opportunity for that P4 from Phoenix. He's really on the charge again after that spin. In the meantime, I'm not sure where my co-host is. Oh, he's still here. He's only very
I'm
silent.
still here.
Look, Epic on the inside. Epic on the inside for Phoenix. I don't think Epic wants you to finish that sentence there, Metal.
Nor do you, you swine! So Epic has made their move all the way past Phoenix and did it with relative ease, I must add. But going back up to the front, Ren and Shrek are really turning up the heat on one another now. Shrek is trying their best to catch up to the Hungarian. And I would say, as we're just marking halfway through, Shrek is already going for the move on the inside, but just doesn't have enough room to make it work. We've got Jubit in chat saying, I'm a not complain.
Oh yeah,
I get
look
FH5 out of this.
No, where's Heiko is gone, Jubit is gone, Infernus is gone. How many are we still? I'm not really sure what's going on with the game right now, but Infernus seems to have DNF and Jubit seems to have DNFs.
Well, I don't see Infernus anywhere. Even on the DNF sheet, I just see Heiko and Jubit DNFing, so...
We'll take it as it is and move on.
No, Infernus is in 9th.
This is...
Jubit says, and I'm a blame Tonic because she said, I hope your game crashes.
Preferably we will not discuss this in chat. Take it please to any of our admins or go for a steward inquiry.
Or you could just actually do the real thing, Jubit, and just say game crash. Shrek getting ever closer to the back of Ren now and looking for their instant chance to try and take that coveted first place.
But we also have to worry a little bit here about Epic and Crow because those two are going to be finding out what they couldn't do in the first race. Let's take a look at those two. Crow going for the defensive line, Epic looking for a way around the outside. And here comes Epic around the outside on Crow going to the bridge section of the track. Crow on the outside having to give way, so Epic currently has his position locked down. I don't want to say P2 because I think it's a little bit messed up on both of our ends.
A little bit, but Crow almost snatching. But Epic is fighting back. Crow and Epic going at it.
And in the meantime, look at the race lead battle. Shrek is still not looking, it still has not found a way past Ren. Dare I say Ren may be able to lock this race down and take a race victory here.
Okay, you say that, he just brushed the tyre wall by
Commentator's curse.
Honest to God, I changed to the camera angle, I thought, he's going to clip the wall, and it just did a sliver past like, nee.
Oh, what's going on here? Okay, Aaron and Phoenix approaching gun range for each other's fight. It's actually all, you know, like all things in little cells. That's something interesting. Every battle is now an individual cell. Like Haseo versus Tonic, for example. Or what about Aaron and Phoenix? We have also our friends here, Crow and Epic, and then of course a race lead battle between Ren and Shrek. We got Plenty of action to choose
Which
from.
we are
Hold on,
currently
hold on. Who's that?
Who's crashed?
I think it's Phoenix. Either.
Yeah, that's Phoenix. Phoenix has.
Oh, and here comes Extreme of One on the inside of Tonic. Big dive bomb and slightly collecting Tonic as well. And here comes Apollo, who was not here for race 1.
Sort of taking Heiko's equivalent place as the yellow car in this race.
I suppose
But
it's fair
Extreme
equivalent.
F1 is, well, really taking all the little inside lines, but he goes way too deep. And loses 1, maybe 2 positions?
I would
But all of...
say that.
Can I
that.
say something shocking right now?
Yes.
Haseo's in 5th.
Stop the count!
Okay, Trump.
Disclaimer, I do not support any kind of politic movements in the United States or any other thing that is to do with politics. FTC is not responsible for any voting elections.
Jesus Christ, you're one of those people on the little infomercials.
That's a big point from Extreme F1. Oh, that's not gonna be a good look for him. That was a very ugly collection against the racetrack split, so he is now all the way at the back of the pack. He's not gonna be happy about that.
He's really not going to be happy about that. Saka in chat just going, "Go on, Haseo!"
Looks, our Polish friend has found an ally in Norway. Definitely not sus. And here comes Aaron. Oh, ambitious dive bomb from him, but doesn't seem to make it stick. Hold down the inside line on Apollo. Seems to make the move stick, but they're still side by side. Going to the next turn. Keep clean. Aaron going a little bit wide. And Apollo looking for taking advantage on the inside line. Still going side by
It's a drag
side.
race down the hill. Apollo, if he forces Aaron just a little bit wide, he'll have the corner and the position. But now Tonic is actually coming to try and make this an awkward threesome.
Okay then. Out of context moment aside, yeah, Tonic is starting to
And Effis suddenly becomes more agitated.
Even I am now taking this out of context.
And now Effis
Here we
suddenly
go.
becomes more
Apollo
agitated
just
than a
hit the wall
priest in an
and
orphanage.
Tonic takes the position. I'm literally taking this way too much out of context.
Look, just be glad you didn't hear what I said.
God.
We've got Crow and Epic still battling it out for the last 3rd place.
Oh, and Ren and Shrek are still duking it out. Very impressive racing from Ren, considering Shrek was the very dominant person. And never mind, Shrek just overtook Ren. So that's the end of that battle.
You gotta love battles.
So what's the closest piece of action we have, apart from Shrek just now driving away from Ren?
We've got Extreme F1 and Infernus.
Yep, Stream F1 looking very feisty for, well, actually no. I'm currently on board with Extreme F1 and there's nobody near him.
Are you joking? Infernus is right behind him.
I don't see him.
What has happened to your game? Infernus is right behind him in P10.
I don't see him. I generally do not see him.
Okay.
This is highly unusual.
Effis, all I'm going to ask is this. Pull up your phone and have a quick look at the stream. And you'll see Infernus, who is about to go for an overtake on Extreme F1.
Oh my god, he is! What is going on? Huh? I have never seen this happen ever in my entire Forza career, let alone racing gaming career.
Because Infernus just overtook Extreme F1.
Yeah, I think the timing is on my end just glitched or something. I don't know what it is. Yeah, for some reason I have Infernus not visible on my screen, so I can't really commentate over what's happening with Extreme F1.
Well, that's an interesting little glitch, ain't it?
Yep. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Crow and Epic because they are
Epic
very near each other here.
As we're on the final 3 laps now as well.
Yeah, they're almost over.
Sakura saying, would love to make a poll. Will Haseo finish P5? Is he still in P5? No, he's not. He's in P6. So the answer to that is no.
And Haseo's starting to lose a little bit of touch with our friend Aaron here. Aaron, his BAR liveried Aston Martin, so that's not gonna be looking good for Sakura's pole there.
Crow's
now,
really doing their best to hold off Epic.
Yeah, let's for now keep track with Epic and Crow, because this could be going splits in a rather quick fashion. In fact, only 2 more laps to go, and that's round 5 of the DBR9 series, and then we're off to the final race next week.
That we are. That we are.
Hold on, I think. Yeah, Haseo is looking for an opportunity to overtake Aaron. Perhaps there is hope for Sakura, his pole. But
Haseo's really pulling out the stops, ain't he?
He's trying to get his money out of tonight, so let's see if he can do that. Let's take a quick look back at Crow and Epic, because they are still... Crow is, like you said before, Crow is a very good defender in this game. Ooh, collision between the wall, or rather collision between Epic and the wall, so that's gonna obviously cost a lot of time, and he only has about 1 more lap left. Shrek is now on the final lap, picking up the white flag, and looking like he will go back-to-back for tonight's 5th round of the DBR9 race series. And looking for a few more opportunities here, and he's on together with Crow on the final lap, so his time is running out by the corner. He's looking on the inside of Crow, but not a great run out of that corner, so he has to swap back in. Crow needs to defend a little longer to stay on the podium. As
Crow has to do just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And P3 will be his.
And not so sure about P5 as well, because Haseo is still very much in attacking distance of Aaron. But I don't really think he will have that much time, because coming out of the final turn, just sheer dominance on display here tonight in DBR9 series here on FTCR. Out of the final turn will come ex-FTC member Shrek, taking just a sheer dominant victory, with Ren having to lick his wounds after a very good run, although he will be sticking it in P2. But a very strong drive from Ren today as well. Meanwhile, at the final turn again comes Crow, who will successfully go on the podium with Epic P4. Very well done, gentlemen.
Very, very well done indeed. And all I can say to Crow...
Oh, Haseo may have got him! No, wait! Haseo is currently 5th! It's gonna go down to... He's squeezing it, but he goes wide. No, it's Aaron! Aaron will hold on and take P5. Haseo may have screwed up that final corner.
By 300ths of a second.
Oh, that's gonna be extremely frustrating for Seo, but even more frustrating for Sakura.
Haseo, you could have done P5. Haseo, you could have done P5. But I will say this.
But yeah.
I will say this, Ephes, and I don't know if you'll agree. Driver of the day.
Ooh.
I know who I'm gonna say.
Whew. In my mind, I would have gone with Epic with his comeback drives after a couple of spins. But that's what I
will say. Epic is good, but there's someone else.
By all means.
And that person is Haseo.
Okay, interesting choice.
So it's either Epic or Haseo for driver of the day. I don't know who to say because Epic did an epic run.
Seriously? Seriously?
But What?
You just said Epic had an epic drive today. Way to go on a little bit of a pun there.
Yes, Epic, we did see the battle all the way through. Shit, man, this is actually quite a tough one because
to be honest, I'm game with just giving them both those honors. We don't do it a lot, but honestly,
no, it has to be one. It has to be one.
Could be for another hour.
Okay. Ephes, I want you to choose heads or tails.
Oh.
Okay.
God.
Now, I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads will be Haseo. Tails will be Epic. Whichever one it lands on is gonna be the driver of the day. Okay?
That's fair. That's fair.
So, drum roll, please.
That sounds
tails.
Tails, so that means it's Epic, I believe. Epic will be our driver of the day.
Epic is our driver of the day, and I must say, is very well deserved.
Yeah,
indeed.
it is definitely deserved.
So, with that being said, the next time you'll be able to catch us will be on Sunday with the FTC Driver Academy, where we are teaching the newer people of Forza how to drive and, you know, how to compete with the big boys. Then next Tuesday we continue the JTC Championship, where I will be joined by none other than Mr. Effish Jens once more, while Haseo is taking a little bit of a respite. Then on Thursday there will not be a photography stream because Phil is away with his wife on holiday. I can't, you know, fight that, so I'm happy for him. Then next Friday we're back with the final round of this, the DBR9 Spec Cup. It's gonna be a busy week, but from myself and Ephes, thank you all so very much for watching, joining, interacting, and just being with us. So, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. From me and Ephes, good night.